Commissioner for Infrastructure and Public Utilities, Professor Mobolaji Aluko, who made these known in Ado-Ekiti during a courtesy visit to the World Bank and the Federal Ministry of Water Resources at the mid-term review mission of the Sustainable Urban Rural Water Supply Sanitation and Hygiene (SORWASH) program, reiterated the commitment of the state government to the success of the program and ensuring accessibility to sustainable water supply and sanitation. Professor Aluko explained that the mid-term review was organized to address the gaps and restructuring of the program, adding that the focus was to accelerate the process in order to promptly achieve its objectives. The Commissioner stated that the mid-term review was to review and evaluate the progress made so far, revalidate, prepare an action plan ahead, and agree on restructuring and propose adjustments to the program for the remaining years of implementation. Still in Ekiti, the senator representing Ekiti North District, Siri Fashuye, has made a surprise visit to Federal Teaching Hospital Ado-Ekiti to offset the medical bills of patients already discharged but couldn't go home because they had no money to pay. A total bill of 3,600,215 naira was paid by the senator yesterday, 22nd of September, for 12 patients. Senator Fashi was conducted around the orthopedic ward, male medical ward, female surgical ward, and male medical ward extension by the chief medical director of the hospital, Professor Okunle Ajayi, and other staff. The patients and management of the hospital, however, expressed profound appreciations to the senator. Founder of Sam Oluwalo Foundation (SOAF), Adamimogo FM Nigeria, and Zonal Superintendent of the Christ Apostolic Church (CAC), Grace and Mercy Zone, Eastern Region, Nigeria and overseas, Prophet Sam Oluwalo has been honored with a Community Peace Hero Award in recognition of his distinguished performance. The event, which was organized by the Ekiti Peace Day Kiriji Memorial Festival, took place at the Olojudo's Palace, Ado-Ekiti. At the ceremony, Prophet Oluwalo was extolled for his efforts at ensuring a sustainable peace and development in the society. Receiving the award, Prophet Oluwalo, represented by Elder Ayodeji Ogunbusuyi, Prophet Oluwalo pledged his commitment towards doing more for the society and to the glory of God.
As a lover of peace and the community, Prophet Sam Oluwalo has been in the forefront of bringing development ideas, development programs to Ado-Ekiti. Part of it is the library that he built and donated to the community so that it can advance educational facilities in the town. He brought radio station to Edo. He brought crusade program to Edo just to liberate the people and make sure that the community is developing. So to get this award is not a surprise, and at the same time, I thank the organizers for the award. May God bless them.
He urged other well-meaning Nigerians to continue to strive towards making impacts in the society. Similarly, a group of Ekiti indigenes in the United States of America has presented an award of honor to the founder of Afe Babalola University, Ado-Ekiti. Award and elder statesman Are Afe Babalola SAN. The group, under the auspices of Ekiti Coalition USA, said the award, tagged Outstanding Achiever of All Time, was in recognition of Babalola's contributions to the creation and development of the state. In response, Afe Babalola commended the group for recognizing his efforts from the diaspora and also for being the first to propose the idea of declaring a day in the state to celebrate him. In neighboring Ondo State, the governor of Ondo State, Mr. Loke Ayedatiwa, has vowed to transform the state into great Nigeria's leading hub for entrepreneurship, innovation, and technology. While speaking at the prize-giving ceremony for the Ondia My Idea 2.0 competition in Akure, Governor Ayedatiwa declared his administration's commitment to fostering an environment where young entrepreneurs can thrive and shine on national and global stages. Meanwhile, each of the 20 winners who emerged from hundreds of applicants from across the state will get 1 million naira and 2 million naira worth of working equipment to enhance their businesses. Recall that Governor Ayedatiwa had earlier in the year increased the number of beneficiaries from the initial 10 to 20 in order to encourage more young people to embrace entrepreneurship. Who infiltrated the internally displaced persons camps for flood victims in Borno State have stated that they were forced to enter the campus due to the current hardship in the country. The residents, mostly women, disclosed these during an interactive session with newsmen today in Maiduguri. They expressed that the economic situation in the country is no longer bearable and they cannot sit idly by while trucks of food items and cash enter the camps daily without being beneficiaries. Speaking with one of the residents who infiltrated the camp at Ajilari Community Secondary School, Aisha Kuda, she said they were suffering from hunger and their children have started stealing due to poverty, with their girls getting unwanted pregnancies because they are lured with money. Meanwhile, the Ministry of Water Resources and Sanitation has embarked on a comprehensive assessment of the Alau Dam in Borno State to ascertain its integrity following the recent devastating flood. The Minister of Water Resources and Sanitation, Professor Joseph Utuzef, disclosed this today at a press briefing in Abuja to commemorate the 2024 World Rivers Day in Nigeria with the theme Waterways of Life and the sub-theme Protect Our Rivers from Pollution. The briefing preceded the symbolic tree planting and river clearing at Jabi Lake in Abuja. It should be noted that World Rivers Day is celebrated to highlight the importance of our rivers and promote active participation to ensure our waterways are protected worldwide. Globally, the event is celebrated on the fourth Sunday of September every year. However, since Sunday is a work-free day in Nigeria, the National Council of Water Resources approved that Monday should be observed as a day to mark the celebration. You are listening to News Express on Adami Mogo 107.7 FM Ido-Ekiti. Coming up on News Express, ECOWAS President demands action on global promises at United Nations General Assembly. Stay with us.
Hello, good people of Avekiti State and its environment. For your private, political, family, or club meetings, and so on, of not more than 50 to 100 participants, we introduce to you Adami Mogo Event Hall. Yes, right at Olojudo's Palace, Adami Mogo 107.7 FM's compound, Ido-Ekiti. Ample parking space, good security, clean environment. You also have the opportunity to book for a media publicity of your events on our fast-growing social media platforms. All these for a talk. Simply visit us at Olojudo's Palace, Ido-Ekiti, or call the following numbers for more inquiries: 0803 526 5812 or 0916 340 0878 or 0806 511 4430. You can also call 0806 380 8891 at Adami Mogo Event Hall. We are waiting for your patronage.
Welcome back and thanks for joining us again. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on Facebook via Adami Mogo 107.7 FM. For happenings around you or news inquiries, please contact our newsroom on this number 0811 801 8242. I take that again, 0811 801 8242. Now to the rest of the bulletin. As the House of Representatives resumes from its annual recess on Tuesday, September 24, key issues, including the 2025 appropriation bill from President Bola Tinubu, the Constitution Review exercise, and electoral reforms, among others, will be accorded legislative priorities. In a statement issued today, the spokesman for the House of Representatives, Akin Rotimi, noted that the Speaker, Tajuddin Abbas, is expected to deliver what he called an agenda-setting speech on Tuesday. Meanwhile, it was earlier reported that lawmakers who proceeded on vacation on July 23, 2024 would, on resumption, deliberate and take action on the challenges of insecurity, economy, and petrol crisis, among others. Residents of Ibadan whose houses have been marked for demolition on the Ibadan Circular Road have told Governor Seyi Makinde to brace up for more social unrest if he goes on to carry out the demolition. The aggrieved residents in their hundreds stated this today during a peaceful protest at the Oyo State Government Secretariat, Agodi, Ibadan. And what was observed as day 6 of the protest, the residents armed with placards sang various songs of solidarity as a caused gridlock in the area. Our correspondent Layi Oyawa covered the protest. Now the report.
For the 6th day running, residents of Ibadan living along the proposed circular road corridor have expressed their outrage over the ongoing demolition of homes by the Oyo State government. The protest today took a new twist as the aggrieved residents, who are majorly residents in the affected local government areas Ido, Akinyele, Oluyole, Onuara, Egbeda and Lagelu, marched to the government house in Agodi with mattresses, bag, cooking gas and pots, vowing to camp at the government house until Governor Seyi Makinde comes out to address them. Speaking with Adam Imogo 105.1 FM Ibadan, the residents claimed that Governor Makinde's plan to extend the road setback to 500 meters on both sides compared to the previous administration's 75-meter limit has worsened their concerns.
What we all expect for them to do, and that will make us happy to stop this protest, is that we don't want any corridor. The government should stop the road construction at 150 meter because going further has claimed lots of lives.
While vowing not to back down on the protest, the residents said the situation has resulted in the displacement of over 300,000 individuals and have caused significant emotional distress within the affected communities.
If we are not being attended to, we will not relent in this protest because this has displaced a lot of people from their homes. The 150 meter has caused enough damage already. I am pleading with the governor. In God's name, please have mercy on us. Please. We have nowhere to go. We are strangers and we want to multiply here in Ibadan. These children that built this place, they built it out of nothing.
Although the state government has issued a statement urging the demolition and marking to stop, the residents, however, said they want anything done by the government to be official and put in blueprint.
We are the one that has been voting for them from the onset. They are not supposed to treat us badly. They should have mercy on us. They should make it to 150 meters. Just as it has been said earlier. We did not receive any money at Elewe. They just decided to demolish it.
Record at the Oyo State government had on Friday directed officials of the Ministry of Lands and Urban Development to stop marking and demolishing houses beyond the 150-meter mark along Senator Rashidi Adewolu Ladoja Circular Road. From Ibadan, the Oyo State capital, Dayo Olujobi reporting for Adani Mogo FM Nigeria.
The president of the Economic Community of West African States Commission, ECOWAS, Omar Toure, has emphasized the need for tangible action on long-standing commitments to global peace and development. This was stated in a statement from the ECOWAS Commission. He stressed that for ECOWAS, the key to making the pact meaningful lies in actual implementation. He, however, called for decisive action on issues such as peace and security, sustainable development, climate justice, and youth empowerment, encouraging the leaders to focus on fostering regional unity and integration. A hippopotamus has killed a 60-year-old fisherman, Malam Usman Mayegadi, on Sunday at Yauri River, Kebbi State. Mayegadi, who worked as a guard at the emir of Yauri's orchard farm, was fishing when the animal attacked, likely in defense of its young, reports Daily Post. In a statement by its Chief Press Secretary Alhaji Ahmed Idris, Governor Nasir Idris extended condolences to the Yauri Emirate and Mayegadi's family. We're now going to our news packages. On business news this evening, NAPCL first E and PNCF move to restore local biodiversity. Let's join Bisola Dada, who is standing by to give details.
Welcome to Business News. Federal Character Commission (FCC) have clarified that former Senate President Adolphus Wabra was denied a job placement because the request fell outside the mandate. The statement comes in response to Wabra's claim that the FCC refused job placement for individuals in his constituency. Wabra alleged that his attempt to secure a job for his people, for his word, were thwarted, revealing that he gathered the resistance was because he did not drop any money. According to Wabra's Director of Public Affairs and Communication, Dr. Chuks Okoli, the FCC emphasized that Wabra was informed during a visit to FCC Executive Chairman Dr. Muiba Dankaka in March 2023 that the Commission was not functioning as a recruitment agency. The statement added that the role of the Commission was to monitor the recruitment processes in various ministries, departments, and agencies to ensure fairness, and the FCC challenged Wabra to prove his claims, urging the public to disregard the claims of bribe for FCC job slot, stating that the executive chairman has maintained a strict adherence to principles of federal character in the recruitment since taking office. Still on business news, the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited (NNPCL) and First Exploration and Petroleum Development Country Limited (First E&P) joint venture, in partnership with the Nigeria Conservation Foundation (NCF), has announced the launch of ALEC initiative, afforestation, livelihood enhancement, and carbon sequestration. The initiative, since as a decisive move towards environmental sustainability and community empowerment, will work to combat critical issues of deforestation, biodiversity loss, and climate change in 11th littoral community of Bayelsa State, while simultaneously enhancing the socio-economic well-being of local population. Moreover, Nigeria has about 309 species that are currently listed as threatened on the International Union of Conservation of National IUCN Red List. However, without immediate and decisive action, Nigeria on a track to lose its remaining mangrove forests by 2050, according to projection by the Nigeria Conservation Foundation (NFC), a loss that will not only exacerbate the effects of climate change but also further endanger the country's rich biodiversity, adding that the ALEC initiative will plant 500,000 trees over a span of 5 years and work toward rehabilitating and conserving critical ecosystems in the host community of the NNPC Limited. And that's all on business news this evening. My name is Bisola Dada.
On the foreign scene today, France reaffirms support for Armenia. Igbasami Tomilola. Rachel is on standby.
Good evening, this is Foreign News. Two leaders of Tanzania's main opposition party, Chadema, have been arrested as police attempted to block a banned demonstration in the main city, Dar es Salaam. This was revealed in a post on X by Chadema, which says that its chairman, Freeman Mbowe, was taken into custody as he was preparing to lead a peaceful protest, while police also went into the home of the party's deputy leader, Tundu Lissu, with a convoy of 11 vehicles and arrested him. Recall that Chadema had planned a demonstration to protest against alleged recent killings and abductions of opposition officials in the country. Mbowe, before his arrest, said demonstration is a constitutional right and they are surprised by the magnitude of force being used by the police to threaten people and suppress their freedom. However, critics fear that the detentions are a sign that the country could be returning to the more repressive rule of the previous president, John Magufuli. Still on the foreign news, at least 30 decomposing bodies have been found in a boat drifting around 70 kilometers off the coast of Senegal's capital, Dakar, today. Report says the Navy was informed of the boat's presence yesterday evening and the patrol boat was immediately deployed to the area. In a statement by the military, 30 bodies have been found and investigations would provide more precise information on the death toll and the boat's origin, adding that the corpse's advanced state of decomposition made the identification process difficult. And that's all on the foreign news. Thanks for joining us. My name is Tomilola Igbasomi.
Thank you very much. We just have time enough to take the last package today on our News Express, as I invite Success Areola as our guide to talk about EFCC's condemnation of unauthorized use of its uniforms in skit making and not small. Success.
Good evening and welcome to Entertainment News. The Economic and Financial Crimes Commission (EFCC) has expressed strong disapproval over the unauthorized use of its operational uniforms and equipment by skit makers, following the resurfacing of an old video titled "EFCC and Layi Oyawa" on social media. In a statement issued by the Anti-Graft Agency, the EFCC condemned the video, describing it as a caricature of its operational procedures and a deliberate attempt to misrepresent the Commissioner's activities. The skit portrays alleged EFCC operatives engaging in abusive and unprofessional conduct, which the agency said undermines its reputation. The EFCC emphasized that its operatives are not bullies, but well-trained law enforcement officers who conduct themselves with civility, respect, and professionalism when interacting with the public, including individuals suspected of economic and financial crimes. The Commissioner concluded by urging skit makers to exercise responsibility in their content creation and to refrain from unauthorized use of law enforcement symbols in their videos. Still in the showbiz world, Nigerian singer and disc jockey Florence Otedola, popularly known as DJ Cuppy, has made history as the first British Nigerian to host an opening session at the United Nations General Assembly (UNGA). The daughter of one of the Nigerian billionaires, Femi Otedola, and founder of the Cuppy Foundation, anchored the session themed the Summit of the Future Youth Action Day. In a post shared on her Instagram handle, she said she has been a DJ at UNGA twice, but the coolest thing she has ever done is giving the opening session at the 79th UNGA. And that's all on the entertainment news. My name is Success Areola.
That's News Express this evening. Before we go, here are the highlights. We brought to you that Senate President Godswill Akpabio will present the official results of the just concluded Edo governorship election to President Bola Tinubu. You also heard that Ekiti State Governor Mr. Abiodun Oyebanji has congratulated Senator Monday Okpebholo of the All Progressives Congress (APC) on his emergence as the winner of the just concluded governorship election in Edo State. Finally, we told you that the president of the Economic Community of West African States Commission, Omar Toure, has emphasized the need for tangible action on long-standing commitments to global peace and development. Toure spoke at the summit of the future at the United Nations General Assembly, New York. That's News Express on Adamimogo 17.7 FM, Olujudo's Palace, Ido Ekiti, on behalf of the production crew led by Michael Jason Jason. My name is Layi Oyawa. Good evening and thanks for staying tuned.